So today I'm taking my Sidewinder to La Jolla Shores to have it set up so that I can dive Trimix. So basically what I'm doing is I'm installing a dedicated bottle for just buoyancy. Today I'm going to use a steel 23, but I also have a aluminum 13 that I bought. I tried to do a 30-minute dive at the Yukon using a smaller 6 cubic foot bottle, but that just wasn't enough for both my dry suit and BCD. So today I'm using a 23, steel 23, which I know will work because I do carry steel 23s during my dives. So I know I can do multiple dives on that. But eventually I'm going to try a 13 and see how that works. Rigging out my BCD so that I have an independent buoyancy system for when I dive Trimix. All right, so here's what my rig looks like with the canisters attached. The only thing that I don't have attached at the moment is the hose loop. But this is what we look like at the moment. My dedicated buoyancy. Now, of course, on my side mount bottles, I'm gonna have an extra whip that I can use as a backup should I have some sort of failure. So today at La Jolla Shores, I'm diving with Mike, who's in a KISS Spirit, and I'm also diving with DJ, who's in open circuit side mount. Dropped down to do our bubbles check, and everyone looked really good. No bubbles coming from any of my equipment as I do a 360. So we went ahead and descended down to 150 feet today. We did 150 feet for 30 minutes and then we executed our deco profile. So far, the 23 is doing a great job of allowing me to add air, and I had my PSI gauges on for all of my tanks so I can keep an eye on whether or not I was burning through gas too quick. And as I expected, because I do dive 23 side mount, the 23 did fine, so no problems at all. So definitely I'm gonna have to try diving the 13 to see if a 13 is enough for at least a dive. Here's Mike looking good in his Spirit. Again, no issues with the 23, just kind of cruising around the canyon side there at 150 feet, just waiting for the 30-minute mark before we started our ascent. As most of you should know, diving with Trimix makes you feel super cold. So if you add Trimix to your dry suit, you're gonna have a very unpleasant and very, very cold dive. So having an independent bottle dedicated to your buoyancy system, such as an argon bottle, helps out a lot. But today, just using 21% and had a really good dive. Dive temperature at below, if I remember correctly, we're looking at 54 degrees, so it wasn't so bad. We did do a dive, so obviously the usual critters, juvenile bass hanging around, and of course crabs and octopus as well. We began to initiate our deco profile and ended up having a really good dive. Hope to see you all down below.